endorsement for Accentuating Curves and Assassination Hips. Truth or Dare Part 1. And I did end up, I didn't wash my hair, but I did the bottom and then I put, so I could get the curls out. And then I put some olive oil on it yesterday. And then I just put a little of, in case you do so. Okay. Good morning, LOVETuber. All right, let's get it in. I don't know what kind of hairstyle I want to do. I'm just going to let the spirit. We're going to start with the top. So I'm just going to square this away in the back. Music not provided by me, provided by where I am currently. Not sure what the day is going to bring. So I do have, it is NBA Star Weekend, and I do want to get out and about in the city. So I did look up a couple of gigs before getting started to see where I wanted to be. So I've got 3 outfits and a pair of heels, and I do have my makeup bag, and we're just going to see where the day leads us afterwards. By the way, I do realize that I have a bunch of followers that speak Spanish, so I have already started translating my book in Spanish. I wanted to make sure, since I was answering messages back on YouTube in Spanish and Portuguese, I said, well, maybe I go ahead and just do the second poem in the book. I will continue working on that and I will let you know when that is complete. And JL King is really happy about that because he already started on that. So, yes, I've got to use my time appropriately when I have my time. So, this seems like a time to get a hairstyle in. And since it was impromptu, I did not bring any stuff really for my hair with me except locking gel. But the olive oil does just fine for right now. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming to see who's peeking and who's up this morning getting it in. What y'all got planned for this Saturday? Let me see. Good morning, Edward White and Jerome Brown. Oh, Houston, Texas. Hey. I haven't been to Texas since I was a little girl. But I watch shows and stuff there all the time. What y'all got going on? I know Edward's in New York, and what y'all got going on in New York and Texas today, as far as events and things of that nature? I hope y'all are having a lovely Saturday so far. Did y'all enjoy y'all week? Did you have a good Valentine's Day? Things of that nature. What was y'all up to? Thank you for the love on the videos, by the way. Y'all got bipolar check weather there too? Do you got snow? I'm trying to send the snow somewhere. Somebody else can have it. For real. It started snowing. It shocked the mess out of me. I wasn't ready. I'll have to look up and see what the weather is in Texas, but I'm sure it ain't anything as like it is out here. This is the first time it snowed in a while, though, so I can't complain. I'll show you the weather real quick. I don't care how long it's been. Somebody please take it. I don't want it. Unless I'm planning a trip to the mountains or a cabin or something like that. I don't want this kind of weather. Hot and cold and raining. I'll take hot and cold and raining any day um, over snow. Yes, yes, indeed. Okay. Yes, happiness. If you're alive, it's a beautiful day. You can work from there if you're alive. Yes, indeed, Edward. Let's see. Any events planned or anything special going on today? Oh, okay. Well, I thank y'all for tuning in and coming to join me this Saturday while I'm getting my hair done and having a little chit chat with me. I've never been to a last week was my first time in a very long time attending a Super Bowl party. Only went because Usher was performing. I don't know nothing really about sports, darling. I couldn't even tell you who won. I just knew that Usher was going to be on the big screen, and I wanted to make sure I got to watch him on the big screen. And so I visited the Punch Bowl Social. It was my first time there. I didn't even know it was in the city, but I had a really wonderful experience. Um, I walked in, I told him I wanted to do my hair and makeup and change my clothes and things of that nature. And so he gave me a private room, and which is normally their karaoke room. I didn't even know they did karaoke, so I'll have to visit and see about doing some karaoke since I do like to sing and things of that nature. And I just kind of walked around, did a tour of the place. I gave them a 5-star review. Excellent. They've got, I had never seen it at any other place, but they had the, I like ski ball. I want to call them like the ski ball, but it was like when you go to, I'm telling my age, I used to call it Showbiz Pizza. It's now called Chuck E. Cheese. But they had where you roll the ball up and then they give you the points and stuff like that. Uh, and then they also had a bowling alley. They have an arcade room and where you can play games. I don't really play much games. I don't really have time. Well, not them kind of games. I don't really have time. Uh, but they do have one in case that is something. if you're in Indianapolis, um, that you like to do. And it's a nice little lounge, nice little private spot. Um, the NBA people will be there today. She said they get a lot of folks. She said that Warner Brothers has booked out the place as well. And so, yeah, I was glad to meet, and everybody was real nice and friendly, and it was reasonably priced. You could, maybe 10 to 20 bucks if you want to spend just $10 to $20. It's nothing really. It wasn't really expensive. Drinks normal, the normal drink prices, um, 7 to 30, depending upon what you're getting. Um, but yeah, so I had a wonderful time for Valentine's. I started off my Valentine's about a week prior to this weekend. I went out with a young gentleman. It was lovely. And then I did have a couple of more uh, personal dates. I'm going to call them dates that I went on. Plus, I did some work over the Valentine's Day weekend. And then on Valentine's Day, of course, I visited all the sites and that I could and wish folks a happy Valentine's Day. And then I still got a couple of sites left, but I hit all the ones where my major folks are at, like Facebook, uh, Snapchat, and a couple of those other sites that I'm on that are major. And then I've got a few that I'm not so major on that I am still getting materials ready for. And then like Fansly, Fanview, my crowd base is not much there, but it is quite a bit on Facebook. And um, so I made sure that I definitely visited uh, them and got things in there. I'm still working on pictures uh, from the weekend um, in regards to the dancing and stuff in lingerie, so I can post them up. I did about 80 clips I did 4 videos. I did Blue by Usher, um, Superstar. I danced to one of my own videos with the maracas, Lover's Groove Delight. Um, and then I danced also to Sex You by Bando Jones. And then also, is there any more that I did? Trying to, those are the only ones I danced to. I know more dance videos have been requested, so I wanted to make sure I got a dance video out for you guys, which is the one I posted that y'all showed me the love on. And then, yeah, I love dancing. And then, as far as singing, I did do Anita Baker, Same Old Love, and my Valentine Shaka Khan version a cappella. So, thank you all for who have shown me love on those videos. I will get back to, I want to do at least 10 of the adult entertainment. I believe I've got 6 done already as far as topics. There are some other things that I want to touch on for Black History Month. I did do a trivia earlier in the month uh, based off of 13 Black historians in regards to Black History Month. And so nobody has put the answers on the video. So I will make sure to post those up at the end of the month. I've already got them written down, of course, and go from there. But something that is making Black history that I don't think should be making Black history, and I would like it, I think that should be taking a deeper look at, um, are I was studying gangs this morning. a lot of our hip hop artists, unfortunately, have passed, that have been on their way up. So I do want to cover that topic. It'd be nice if the gangs could end, and maybe talking about it won't help, but maybe somebody will come across it and it can help whoever it needs to. So that's what I was studying um, this morning. How's the hair looking so far for impromptu, y'all? um, so that's kind of what I've been up to. I said, well, I haven't really talked to y'all in about 3 days since I had been in the book trying to get things situated up and running. And then I said, well, just let me come on here and just wish y'all a wonderful Saturday and just have a normal conversation. Um, since I am a poet, I did want people in my poetry group, International Poetry, who are to let me know who their favorite poets were, and I talk about them, but that has not happened yet. So I will just randomly, I didn't want random, I wanted people um, that I wanted to know who they were listening to, who they were recommending, what they were vibing with, besides themselves, things of that nature. That did not happen. So I will just choose people I like, who I've listened to, um, that I have gotten some insight for, or from, rather, uh, or or have uh, listened to their work and it resonated with me, and I learned uh, from what they discussed. So that those are where that's where my thoughts are right now in regards to next steps. But most of my time here at the library and things of that nature have been pretty much making sure I got that first endorsement done. I got three more to go. And then uh, I figured, like I said, if folks could talk to me in Spanish and I could translate and come back and have a conversation, there wasn't no need. I mean, they're then doing a manuscript, um, which is not hard. It's just time consuming, but all art um, really is. Uh, but I love uh, being able to deliver what I do deliver as an artist. So it takes as much time as it needs. And I give that to it. For instance, as an example, poem writing, um, when poem writing, I start the poem off, but the poem just kind of comes to me in sections. I write down a little bit at a time, and I just go ahead and include until the poem is finished speaking to me what it wants me to entail um, in it. So I have some poems that are like 30 seconds, and then I've got poems as long as maybe like 10 minutes. Um, and there have been poems I've memorized that are maybe 7 to 8 minutes to deliver them, depending upon where I've got to perform them at. Um, but yeah, they pretty much write themselves, and some poems can take one day, and then some have taken uh, maybe like a week. And the last one poem I wrote, maybe like 3 days ago, it was a one. It was a one. I wrote it in one day. The poem before that, called "The Pearl of Life," it's on my local.media page. I wrote it, and then bits and pieces came for me to change it. Um, and it took me 4 days to write that poem. And it's called "The Pearl of Life," and it is based off of, and that's the first poem I did this year, it's based off of the anatomy of an oyster. I just dropped the link for it on my LinkedIn about 20 days ago. I haven't posted it on my other sites yet. Um, but yeah, so I'll maybe do a poem reading. Uh, I think that'd be a good idea. I'll do a poem reading um, this afternoon, and you all can let me know how you vibe with it. And by hitting the like button on it through my local media page, which is actually where I'm uh, putting the Spanish. I'm working on the Spanish book at this time, and I've been posting it a little bit with the English version on my vocal.media page. Okay. So I hope to get some more uh, poetry readers. I've already got material over there for haikus. From when I wrote my first haikus last year and placed them in the Seven African Powers Sacred Practices for Beginning Practitioners book. Um, I put haikus throughout the entire book for each of the seven African powers, but they are on that page, and that's where I took the material from when I was working on um, the book. So the year is coming along. Um, I am working on a few things because my JL did say he wants me to travel, and I like traveling. So I'm trying to get some things in order there. But yeah, I invite you to check out my work if you like reading or uh, poetry or storytelling. The things I mainly have written about in the past have been dating, love, I'll call it erotica, things of that nature, spirituality, social injustice, and I have written a few things on domestic uh, violence since one of my best friends was killed years ago at gunpoint. So I do make sure to touch on things of that nature. And then, but this last book is the Situating Curves, Assassination Hips. That's nothing but pure um, erotica. The person, J.L. King, he's worked with people like Zane, and Zane is one of my favorite authors. I don't. Have you all heard of Zane? I like Zane. I love Cairo. He's named after the city in Egypt. Um, I'm a huge Cairo fan. Cairo, I believe is how you spell it. He's worked with Zane as well. And so I wanted to incorporate, of course, my own storytelling and poems in a different fashion. But those are people I have learned from in regards to writing, um, as far as my erotica and stuff, and then what comes naturally to me while doing poetry. Yes, I'm almost done with my hair. This was really quick. It's quicker than I thought it was going to be with me doing a retwist, actually. And let's see. That's an updo. No bobby pins, no nothing. Bobby pins are okay sometimes. I'm not really, I don't really care for bobby pins. I use them when needed. Let's see what we got going on. Not bad for impromptu. Yeah. And then, let's see, is there anything else I want to discuss? Oh, there were some storms going on. I did check with I believe it was Cali. So I was checking with folks to make sure they were safe, um, and that they were doing okay with the people that I could check in with. Oh, if you are a person who needs some extra change, my friend um, Joyce Licorice just got some huge deals for people to help her. Um, if you want to get paid some cash to do some book reviews and you are here in the United States and you got a cash app, I got a cash app, then let me know and I will send you the link to connect with her. She works for, she's the CEO of Dream Empire Film, so I'll be doing some reading and leaving some reviews and getting paid for my time. Um, not for the reviews, but for utilizing my time to assist um, with her. So just make sure to, if you're interested in doing something like that, let me know. She pays out like 10 to 15 uh, per read. Okay. So let's see. I believe that is all I'm going to cover for right now before they bring me back. I still got a few people left in front of me. I'll probably go work on the picture some more since I've already got about 40 of them done. And before they take me back there. And but since I had a moment, I said, well, let me come check on y'all, see how y'all doing, how you doing, and see what y'all was getting into, and if you have any new music or poetry that you've been listening to, if you want to share it, you can. I love peeping out new stuff. Um, if you're an artist, you can drop your link and I will check you out. Actually, everyone who's been subscribing to me, anytime you subscribe to me, I automatically go right then and there to check out what you're into, what you got on your page, what do you have posted if you got anything posted, um, what is it talking about, is there anything that I can learn there? Some of you don't have anything posted, so I'm like, okay, and then some of you do, and I can learn from that and see if it's something I want to incorporate if it is a creative project into my own. But I do check out every person that subscribes to me as far as uh, if you've got material or not. So, uh, just in case you ever wonder, yeah. See, I don't want to put this. I'm kind of letting the hair tell me what it wants to do.
Y'all see what Boost won?
Alfalfa. Y'all remember that show? I'm telling my age again. The alfalfa had that one little piece of hair that didn't want to ever act right. Okay. All right. And then for my edges, I do have this item if you're interested on my Amazon influencer page to purchase. I do get paid commissions off of that if you do purchase through my link. Of course, I'm gonna drop links later on. Let's see how the back looks. It feels awesome because I had it all down my back earlier. And I had actually wanted to curl it again, but rolling it, I rolled it at the library a couple weeks ago. And I found out that to roll my hair, my own hair, not blow dried or nothing, because I got so much hair, takes me about 4 hours. I had not really ever paid attention before. And so that was interesting. But at least I now know how long it takes. How's it look, guys? How'd I do? I think I did all right. We're going to look at the back in a minute. Hold on. My purse strap. So that's the front. That's the back. Well, the top, I should say. Who want to be smushed? Anyway, that's the side. This is the other side. And then, so that you know how it turned out. Awesome. All right, loves, I thank you for tuning in. May you have a magnificent Saturday. I'll be back up later this afternoon after 5 to do points. Have a lovely day. Hey.